Crime Watch Wednesday is back in our lives. It's Wednesday 2nd of April 2025. We need your help in tracing 2 wanted suspects, and the families of 2 missing people need your help in finding their loved ones. But first we go down to Durban South Beach, Margate. Police arrest 6 suspects for kidnapping and robbery and recover 8 weapons. Good evening, I'm Sebastian together with Gugu, and this is Crime Watch Wednesday. A tactical operation by the Port Shepstone Tactical Response Team, TRT, and Margate detectives has resulted in the arrest of 6 suspects who were wanted for cases of kidnapping and robbery with aggravating circumstances which they allegedly committed on March 30, 2025 in Margate. On the day of the incident, a 39-year-old man was about to get inside his vehicle at his home on Constance Drive at Uvongo in Margate when he was reportedly accosted by 6 men, all armed with firearms, and a woman whom he identified as his former personal assistant at the municipality he worked for. The suspects grabbed the man and took him inside his house, where they allegedly forced him to transfer several thousands of rands into his former PA's account. The victim was then forced inside his vehicle, and the suspects drove with him to a fuel station on the N2 northbound and forced him to transfer more money into the same account. The suspects further demanded more money, and when the victim told them that he had no money left in his account, he was then given a deadline of April 1, 2025 for him to transfer the money. On Tuesday, April 1, 2025, police executed an operation in which 6 suspects, including the woman who is believed to be the mastermind, were arrested. Police are still searching for 1 suspect who is outstanding. The 6 suspects, aged between 28 and 41 years old, will appear in the Port Shepstone Magistrates Court on Thursday, April 3, 2025. Good evening, Gugu. You have our first missing.
Thank you, Sebastian. Our first missing persons is Janquin Collins. Janquin Collins left home and did not return. He was wearing maroon t-shirt, black jeans and black tekkies. He speaks Afrikaans. Warrant Officer Avos from the Valeria Police Station in Gauteng is waiting to hear from you if you know anything about the disappearance of Janquin. You can contact the warrant officer on the numbers and email shown on your screen. You can remain anonymous, and all information is always private and discreet. Our second missing persons is Badjimets Matsemain. Badjimets Matsemain was last seen at around 12 noon on the December 20, 2020. He was wearing blue jeans, green t-shirt and black sport shoes and disappeared, never to be seen or heard from again. He speaks North Sotho. Constable WL Les Hilo from the Ivory Park Police Station in Gauteng is waiting to hear from you if you know anything about the disappearance of Badjimets. You can contact the constable on the numbers and email shown on your screen. You can remain anonymous, and all information is always private and discreet. Over to Sebastian for our 2 wanted cases for this week. Sebastian.
Thank you, Gugu. Our first wanted persons is unknown. It is alleged that on October 15, 2019 at about 9:41 a.m. at the Boulevard Street, Silverton in Pretoria, the victim went to deposit cash at Standard Bank and was never seen again. His cell phone was turned off. His bank cards were being used by this unknown man. An identikit of the suspect was constructed. Warrant Officer W.T. Bishop from the Silverton Police Station in Gauteng is waiting to hear from you if you know anything about the kidnapping. You can contact the warrant officer on the numbers and email shown on your screen. You can remain anonymous, and all information is always private and discreet. Our last case for this week is another wanted persons, Bonfos Nwakwa. Warrant of arrest was issued on February 21, 2019 at Wynberg Magistrates Court for the wanted person to be arrested and brought before court on the charge of robbery. Sergeant S. Mlobula from the Silverton Police Station in the Western Cape is waiting to hear from you if you know anything about the robbery. You can contact the sergeant on the numbers and email shown on your screen. You can remain anonymous, and all information is always private and discreet. And that is Crime Watch Wednesday for this week. Don't forget to subscribe, share and comment. Remember, keep your eyes peeled and report crime to 10111. From Gugu and myself, good night.